Today we are going to learn about second class EVS. So children, in the previous class we have already completed our lesson My Neighborhood. So all the different types of neighborhood. So what are the places we have near in our neighborhood? All we have discussed in the lesson. So about the post office, banks, hospitals, police station, fire station, market, the supermarkets, all everything. So isn't it children? So about the My Neighborhood. So the textbook part also we have completed children. So all the grammar part, the blanks. So take the right answer. So everything we have completed in our textbook part. Today we are going to discuss about the question answers part. Okay children, all of you open your classwork notebooks. So all of you can open your notebooks, take your pencils. Today we are going to write about the question answers. Learn about the question answers part. So what is the first question we have in our lesson children? So here we have the 5 question answers in our textbook. Okay children, so this lesson we have the 5 question answers. The first question, what is the first question we have in our lesson? So the question is, what is a neighborhood? What is a neighborhood? So children, what is a neighborhood? So here we got the answer children. This you can note down. The area around a house. The area which is around a house is called a neighborhood. So what is a neighborhood? The area which is around your house. So all that area we can call it as a neighborhood. Okay children? So here you can go down neatly and slowly. THE the AREA area, AROUND around, the area around a house, HOUSE house. The area which is around a house is called a neighborhood. So this we have the lengthy spelling children. So carefully you can note down. So neighborhood, it is a somewhat big spelling. NEIGHBOUR neighbor, HOOD hood, neighborhood. So the people who are in a neighborhood, they are called as neighbors. So the people who are beside our house, behind the house, in front of our house, all these people they are called as neighbors. Okay children? So here we have the first question. You can note down carefully. Now let us see the second question. So children, let us see the second question. So what is the second question we have in our textbook? The question is, why do we need a post office? Why do we need a post office? So what is the use of post office and why do we need a post office? Yes, of course we need a post office. So even though nowadays we are not using the letters and all, so we are using through the only cell phones and mobiles, but still, so we need a post office. So that is a very important place. So let us see children, why do we need a post office? The answer is, we need a post office. Why we need a? So we need a post office to send and receive the letters. To send the letters and to receive the letters. So nowadays the letters is not going on, but still the parcels and all, couriers. So everything this is going on now. So to require all these uses, so we need a post office. So why do we need a post office? To send the letters and to receive the letters and to buy the stamps. Okay children, so stamps means only we can find only in a post office. So STAMPS, stamps. Envelopes, ENVELOPS, envelopes. Stamps, envelopes and postcards. So though we are not using the postcards, but so all these these are the things what are these available only in the post office. So POST, post, CARDS cards, postcards. We can also send parcels and money orders So PARCELS, parcels and money orders. MONEY, money. ORDERS, orders, money orders. So from the post office. So why do we need a post office? So these are the uses we have with the post office. So we need a post office. So we need a post office to send and receive the letters. So to buy stamps, envelopes and postcards. And we can also send parcels and money orders from the post office. So children, note down carefully all of you. So we are repeating the answer one more time. So the question is, why do we need a post office? We need a post office to send and receive the letters, to buy stamps, envelopes and postcards. We can also send parcels and money orders from the post office. So here we have completed the two question answers. So let us see the third question now. So children, let us see the third question. So what we have the third question? This, here it is. So what do, WHAT, what do we use an ATM for? So what do we use an ATM for? So why are we using the ATM? What is the use of ATM? Very simple answer. So why we are using the ATM, children? Yes, we are using the ATM to take out money. To take out money. So that's all the answer. So here we have the answer, children. We, we use, use an ATM. We use an ATM for to take out money. To take out money. So if we want to take out the money, always, so the banks are not open sometimes. Sometimes we need urgent money. So how do we get the money? So even though the banks are closed, so even though all the banks are closed, suppose if it is the public holiday also, then also we can go and taken out the money. Suppose the money is very urgent for us. So we can use the ATM cards. So small cards, we have the ATM cards. So the bank they will use the small ATM cards. So very such a small card we have. So this ATM card we can use the machine. So we can go to the ATM machine. So there we can take out the money very easily. So we no need to worry about today's holiday. So the bank won't be there. How could I withdraw my money? So deposit means okay. So to take out the money, withdrawal means sometimes it may be urgent. So how could we take out the money? So through the ATMs. So this ATM is used to take out money. So here we can write the answer, children. We use an ATM for to take out money. Take out money. MONEY, money. So children, here we have completed the 3 question answers. Okay children. So we are repeating third question one more time. What do we use an ATM for? The answer is, we use an ATM for to take out money. So here we have completed the 3 question answers. Let us see the 4th question. So children, let us see the 4th question. So what is the 4th question? Here it is. Where, WHERE, where do we go to? Where do we go to buy? BUI, buy medicines. MEDICINES, medicines. So where do we go to buy the medicines? So children, in case of the hospital is not there, so we want any something, suddenly we are feeling sick. So then immediately we go to so where do? So immediately we need so the first aid we have to do. So in the house itself we need some medicines. So always we used to keep some medicines with us. Suppose the medicines are completed. So where do we go to buy the medicines? Yes, the answer here it is. We go to a chemist shop. We go to a chemist shop. That means the chemist, he know very well all about the medicines. So in the medical shop, so the medical shop we can say it as a chemist. So who will be in a medical shop? Chemist. So he know about the all about the medicines. So he used to give the medicines for us. What we ask. So the prescription, if we take the related medicines, so the regarding medicines he used to give for us. So we go to a chemist shop. CHEMIST, chemist shop. SHOP shop. Chemist shop. We used to go to a chemist shop to buy medicines. To buy medicines. MEDICINES. So here we have the question, children. So where do we go to buy the medicines? We go to a chemist shop to buy medicines. Okay children, so here we have completed the 4 question answers. Now the last question we'll write now. So children, let us see the 5th question. The last question we have in our textbook. So here it is. How does the police help us? How does the policeman help us? Yes, the policeman will help us in many ways. So here we can see the answer, children. The police. So what is the first duty of police? Yes, they guard our neighborhood. They will guard our neighborhood and keep it safe. So from the thieves. Isn't it, children? So the policeman used to catch the thieves and they will protect the public. All the public, the people, the policeman will protect us. So because of the policeman only, we are safe now. Isn't it, children? So here we have the answer. The police, G-U-A-R-D, guard, and our neighborhood. The police guard our neighborhood and keep it safe. This is the first most important. They will keep us and protect us and they will keep our neighborhood very safe. And they also help us find lost goods. Suppose anything missing. So our things, if anything missing means, that means it may be theft or it may be stolen. If anybody has taken away. So like that missing things and all, who will find for us? The policeman. So the police only will find our lost goods. So whatever the things we have stolen or it may be theft means. So all the things, if you give any complaint to the police means, if you go and inform to the police, they will search and they will get it back for us. Okay children? Now they also help us. H-E-L-P help us find, F-I-N-D, find lost goods. So L-O-S-T, lost goods, the things what are we are missing. So all these things, so they will help us to find out. And some police officers and also the policemen control traffic. Yes, the traffic policemen. So when we go to the town or city, there we can see the traffic police. Because of the traffic police only, everything will be controlled and no accidents will be happening. They are controlling the traffic and they will protect us not to get any accidents there. Okay children? So here we have the answer. So let us repeat one more time. So how does the policeman will help us? The answer is the police guard our neighborhood and keep it safe. They also help us find lost goods. Some police officers and also the policemen control traffic. So here we have completed all the 5 question answers. So all of you note down carefully children, slowly write down in your classwork notebooks. All of you read the question answers, read the hard words also. So here we have completed our lesson, My Neighborhood. So the lesson has been completed, the textbook part, the grammar part, and finally the question answers part also we have completed. So hope you understood children, all of you. Thank you.